what are some signs that it is worthwhile considering moving to Lean Agile Procurement, and what would promote a sense of urgency? One of the first things that comes to mind is that there is an inability for contractual reasons to act on feedback, right? If we have a situation occur, we're working in a complex negotiation, we're building a complex product, be it materials, be it hardware, be it a software product. When we get some data and we need to make that move, make a change, and for whatever reason, there's barriers in our contracts that stops our partners working with us to build that adaptation in. For instance, I've seen a number of clients with software getting locked up because the requirement sign-off is a payment milestone because the contract was written in a waterfall fashion. So a lot of times the procurement discussion would be how to get around that, knowing we're going to be working in a space of emergent understanding. So that's first one, right? And it's a kicker, because as soon as you get locked in on that, there's a cascading whole litany of issues where change requests get buried as bugs as denied, and it comes down to the terms of the contract, where you get lowball contracts coming in. Your preferred partner or your selected partner has offered the lowest amount up front, but then there are punitive fees on change requests. Now, if you're getting hit with stuff like that, you need to think about Lean Agile Procurement. The second one is a lack of transparency or openness between partner companies. Now, when you are working closely together, there needs to be sufficient legal constraints involved. We're talking non-disclosure agreements. We're talking contractual terms that keep the circle of trust between the companies, which means you can have open, robust, honest discussions with each other about how things are going. What's going on? How are we going to adapt to emerging circumstances? What's on the horizon? How are we going to incorporate feedback? How are we going to learn together to build a better product for our customer? If we haven't got that space of openness and transparency, that ability to be agile, to be flexible, to respond is diminished. So if you're feeling that, that's a second indicator that you need to consider a Lean Agile Procurement contract. The third one, it's more a feeling. If it doesn't feel like a partnership, it's the old joke. If it looks like a duck, swims like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck, right? So if it feels that there is a tension, conflict between you and your partners, if it doesn't feel like you're both working together to go the same way, that's probably a good indicator that it's not working out so well. For whatever reason, they're not engaging with you in the way that you want. For whatever reason, you're not putting those feedback loops in. For whatever reason, you haven't got that flexibility and adaptability. The essence of it, are you working collaboratively to maximize the value you're delivering to your consumers and customers? Are you getting the bang for the buck? Are you getting the return on investment? Is procurement enabling your organization, or is it constraining what your team can do? Have you got cross-functional teams and capability in your organization to get this stuff done? If you have, awesome. If you haven't, perhaps Lean Agile Procurement will offer you the pathway to that more collaborative, faster, more effective mode of delivery.